It's the complete reverse. It comes with forks, and you can ask for chopsticks if you want them.
Yeah. Yeah, and dude, if they do ask for chopsticks, we ring the fancy pants bell.
There are many topics and concepts we are all familiar with, but aren't exactly sure how they work. Each week, Alan Fitzgerald and I choose a topic and try our best to explain it. This is Explaining Things.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Explaining Things. As always, I'm your host, Jonathan Tilson, with my co-host, Alan Fitzgerald. How would you open a Chinese restaurant?
Oh.
You're not a Chinese man.
I can be anything I want to be.
But to me, I don't think you're a Chinese man.
No, I'm not. I lied to you when I first met you.
Can you even open a Chinese restaurant? Would anyone even go to that?
I wouldn't let anyone know I was white. If I'm behind the scenes, it doesn't really matter.
So what you're saying, right off the bat, you're choosing a fucking representative.
Yes.
You're not working the register. You're not doing manager duties.
No. Also, I won't know what to talk about. I'll be like, hey guys, how about that kung fu match on TV?
Yeah. I like spelling bees and math.
And playing the violin.
Just every boring, lazy stereotype ever. But I mean, right off the bat, okay, before we even get into whether or not you're going to be on display anywhere, okay?
I'm just going to have big statues of me with swords.
You need to find a person that knows how to cook Chinese food.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, Chinese chef.
I don't know if he's a chef, but I went to high school with an Asian kid, so I'd probably call him. Hey, Steve, how you doing? You're a computer programmer, okay? Can you cook Chinese food? Here's the thing, though. If you get a Chinese chef, sure, it sounds great, but they usually get their fingers trapped, so they're useless.
These are the kind of jokes you do at the tables when you walk around seeing how everyone's meal is. You know Alan's Chinese restaurant, where he walks around doing Chinese stereotypes at all the tables?
Asian-infused humor.
It is Chinese food for white people. Racist white people.
Fox News in the background.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Dude, you know there's a bunch of racist people who are like, I love Chinese food so much. God damn it.
I just can't.
I can't. I don't even know how they do it without cheese and bacon.
What is the Alan's Yum Yum House? Yeah, it's a picture of a white guy, honey.
Yeah. Behind an American flag, giving a salute. I'm not a communist. I just like spare ribs.
That's the slogan. No, I think this could do really well in like a town of 3,000 in Alabama.
Yeah. I think it'd be pretty good. Obviously, you could get a hand job there, too.
That's the Asian fusion of it.
It's really going to be hot dogs, hamburgers, and hand jobs.
The choice you really have is you want to go so bold and you want to steer into it and be a white guy with a Chinese restaurant.
I don't think there's anything actually wrong with that. That's my opinion.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that either.
If you love Asian food and that's your dream, do it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that either. However, it's been done very few or zero times. Okay,
yeah.
So that says to me, people would have a problem with that. I'm not saying they think it's racist.
Or maybe Round Eye just can't cook lo mein right.
That's very possible. What I'm saying is, I think more than likely you'd prefer an Asian person to be cooking your Asian food.
I mean, we're a racist society, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Like, we can't wrap our head around that another race could crack the code on fucking egg foo young.
We probably would ruin it too, just brown sugar.
Of course we would. White trash loves Chinese food, okay? Not just white trash, everyone. But
Everyone loves Chinese food. It's amazing.
But even if you're racist, trashy white people like Chinese food.
Yeah, so they just say racist things while they eat it.
If you go to a Chinese restaurant in fucking Arkansas, you better believe the eyes are being pulled back, probably not even that secretly. What's the white trash Chinese menu? I'll give you a couple options. Fried rice is on it.
Oh, of course.
Crab wontons is on it.
All the things we like are on it, John.
Teriyaki's on it, of course.
Boneless spare ribs.
Extra fortune cookies.
And you know what? For someone who's feeling a little more sophisticated that day, put on some Mongolian beef. Why not?
But the second people see like duck feet on the menu, that's where, we're done with
like
that.
What?
That's too different.
Yeah.
Get that away
Komodo
from me.
dragon comes? That sounds rough.
It's spelled with a K, but still. I think you have to find a good cook.
And he's got to have a white trash sensibility, too. Leave that authentic shit at home, okay, buddy?
If you're a person who lives outside of Knoxville, Tennessee, and you open a Chinese restaurant, you're an actual Chinese guy, you notice what the customers are into.
Yeah.
Okay? Like JR with 5 teeth is not there for the Peking duck.
I love the Peking duck. That's going on my menu.
Great.
Oh, it's the best.
Well, that's for like, your menu might not be white trash enough.
I got all these ducks. I'm underwater because of ducks.
You're eating all your own ducks.
I'm just yelling at my customers. You fucking swine, you Philistines! I should have known being white and starting a Chinese restaurant.
This was a problem.
It's bad enough I'm canceled on Twitter. I'm on MSNBC.
Just canceled.
Local monster, Alan Fitzgerald. Have you ever had, sometimes they'll have French fries at a Chinese place?
Oh, I've seen
And
it.
if they're cooked right, they're amazing because they taste like fucking boneless spirits. Dude, sign me up for this, dude. Now I want to start a Chinese restaurant and do my Chinese brethren right.
Is there an easier ethnicity if you were trying to open up a restaurant for a different cuisine?
Italian.
Italian's easy.
You'll have Ginzos walking by cursing at you, but you don't have to be Italian.
A fucking Irishman making grandma sauce in the back?
Yeah, we're not making grandma's sauce.
Right.
All right.
It's fucking ragu.
Yeah.
Okay? Eat it up, Tony.
All right, but back to Asians.
You need a business partner who's Asian. I don't think you can get an Asian business partner and just do a fucking shit shack.
Yeah,
You know, come on down to my to-go
because then it's
station.
going to look like you got the Asian guy to do all the work.
Yeah. And what do? You're like,
I make decisions.
You learned a little. Exactly. I'm a businessman. But the best part about P.F. Chang's in Tennessee was all the cooks were Mexican. I think we had one Asian cook.
Mexicans, by the way, if you live in New York City, you know Mexicans can cook fucking anything.
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 They don't give a shit. Show them once, they got it. So anyways, we're going to get a bunch of Mexicans. Whenever we start a business, when we do these, well, how do we do this? How do we do that? We're just going to say, get a bunch of Mexicans and the video is going to be over. None of you are Puerto Ricans pretending to be Mexicans, are you? Because
You better not.
we can tell. By the way, you can tell if they're wearing yellow do-rags and baby blue sweatpants, they're not Mexican.
He's a scientist.
We haven't even talked about advertising.
I think your only chance would be lean hard racist. Just like, you like Asian food, but you're still an American? Me too.
Come on down to Alan's Yum Yum House. No Asians allowed.
It's like, all right, well, we are in Topeka, Kansas, so that shouldn't be too tough.
By the way, comment below any Chinese food restaurant names you think would be better. Is it racist if we give different color belts to the employees based on how good they are?
Yeah, I think it's tough. You with the big red beard as the spokesperson, you better be really in like hardcore MAGA.
It's not gonna be that bad. I mean, I do look like some villages' version of Santa Claus.
Yeah. And we all know if there's one thing Chinese people like, it's Santa.
Santa Claus.
It's the Christian God, Santa. All right, guys, I think that's all I got. I'm Jonathan Tilson.
I'm Alan Fitzgerald.
Bye, guys.